Good morning, community, and welcome to the House of Jin Shin. I first wanted to say that Joe's sister Tara had her baby, and little baby John is born, and so Joe is an uncle, and everything went really well, and so we're really happy. Congratulations, Joe! Woo! And second of all, I'm starting a new series called Zoom and Connect. We have our first one on Sunday, where I will interview prominent people in the field of the health and wellness business. And Sunday will be Marion Weisberg, who is a transactional analyst. It's okay? Who is a transactional an analyst for over 50 years. And so we're going to talk about the pandemic and how it affects people and how we can help ourselves with transactional analysis, which is a very practical form of psychoanalysis. So please join me that Sunday at 2. And I have Rex here because my aunt Jacqueline, who is watching every day with us and practicing with us, really loves Rex. And so, hi Jacqueline, and thank you again for all of you who are joining me. So let's get started. Today we're going to talk about SEL 23, 24, 25, and 26. So let's place our right hand on the inside of the knee, SEL 1. And we place our left hand on SEL 23, which is the middle of the back. By now you probably know where it is. So you can lean back on it. Often we use the gravity of the body to get some weight onto our hands. So that's why lying down is really a good way to practice, like this. I'm going to be sitting up so it's easier to speak. SEL 23 is also called fearlessness. It helps to harmonize fear, and it's the only SEL on the level of fourth depth. And the emotion of fourth depth is fear. There's only one SEL on the level of fourth depth, and that is 23. So imagine how incredibly important it is. The combination of holding SEL 23 and SEL 1 also helps the stomach energy. And let me see. It just is a really nice hold, so just hold it for a few minutes and wait till you feel the pulsation come up into both of your fingertips. People sometimes ask me about weight loss, and high 1 and 23 together also help with weight loss. So take a few deep breaths and feel the pulsation come up onto your fingertips. That means that the energy is spiraling all the way to core and back to surface, harmonizing the energy and bringing it back into rhythm with universal energy. And certainly today, we are dealing constantly and getting feelings of having a lack of control, and 23s will help to harmonize that and balance that and settle it down. So that really we take good care of ourselves and we practice what we can control, and that is being responsible, letting our own creativity come out because we are accepting where we are. So it's really accepting the situation first, and then we can be creative and do all kinds of things that maybe we haven't been able to do because we have been so busy. Now we have more time, so time is on our side. And then we'll move to SEL 24, which is right here between the little toe and the ring toe, and you slide up a little bit. So it's for everybody a little bit different. For some people it's a little bit higher, closer to the ankle, and for some people it's closer to the toe. So just slide your thumb and see where it feels tender to you. So we're holding SEL 1 and SEL 24. So by now, after practicing with me every day, your SEL 1 should be more open from doing the practice every day, working with the 1. SEL 24 has to do with harmonizing chaos. Again, a very helpful safety energy location to hold at times when we may feel chaotic. And I notice for me that some of it comes up when I'm sleeping and I wake up with a very uncomfortable dream. So I know in my unconsciousness there is some fear and chaos going on, even though during the day I really feel strong and centered and happy to share with the community and being very productive. So it comes out also in different ways for different people. So honor that and observe that and be aware and learn about your experience. So again, feel the pulsation come up into your fingertips. You can also hold it with your fingers, whatever feels more comfortable for you. And then let's move our left hand to SEL 25, which is the sit bone. It's what we sit on. It's called the regenerator. And as the 1 allows for the energy to descend and the exhale, the 25 allows for the energy to come up the back and inhale. 25s help to regenerate the total being. So if you have low energy, 25s will be helpful. It's also very calming. If you notice that small children, they often sit on their hands to regenerate their body. They're getting their energy back into their system. So take a nice deep breath. And feel the pulsation come up into your fingertips, allowing for the energy to spiral all the way to core and back out to surface. Accepting everything that's going on around you and all little disturbances or sounds or noises. And this is the same in a meditative mind. We cannot control what happens around us exactly, so we just stay focused, stay with the pulsation and breathe. And little annoyances will melt away, fear will melt away, and we accept. And then place your right hand onto SEL 26. So we're holding 25 and 26. And I'm just going to turn around a little bit for you to see where 26 is. It's right here on the outside of the shoulder blade. You can move your fingers into that spot and then don't force or press, just hold it gently and then relax your fingers. Like I said yesterday, safety energy locations in sequence are dynamic, so holding 25 and 26 is dynamic. You see already I'm putting my thumb on the 22 as well, so I'm actually holding 3 safety energy locations at once. 22 allows for the exhale and 26 allows for the inhale. 26 means total and complete. Completion in every way. We are complete. We are complete right in this moment. There is nothing else. There is only this moment. So let's just hold the other side. 22, 26 and 25. Just to balance right and left. It's really important to balance the right and the left side. And now let's give ourselves a big hug where we place the thumbs right underneath the clavicles, SEL 22. And we place our fingertips on 26. So you have to exhale with the 22s and then the inhale with the 26. So this is called the big hug, and this helps to total being. So this is good to do at any time, and often you see construction workers standing like this and they're regenerating and exhaling and inhaling. It's a really comfortable hold. It's kind of like hugging yourself, giving yourself a big bear hug. By now you should feel the pulsation in your fingertips. As a matter of fact, now every day when we begin, the pulses will probably be right there already, because if you have a daily practice, your energies are open all the time, it's moving all the time. And we can access this pulsation immediately. So now place your left hand on the sternum and the right hand on the tailbone for a little quick hold for the main center source, connecting us to universal energy through the sixth depth, through source energy. And now place both your hands on your 11s. Today I'm going to cross my hands. 11s helping to clear the hip line, the body, the physical aspect of our being, connecting us to earth. And then moving our hands to the 12s, you can slide up like this, or you can uncross your arms and move your hands on the 12s, clearing the waistline, our mind, our ego. This is where our human beingness lives. We have heaven and earth, and then us, human beings, in the middle. And SEL 12 helps to clear that and clean it, and for us to be healthy and happy. SEL 12 has to do with surrender. Surrender and letting go and trusting that ultimately we are taken care of. And we may have lost during this time, and then there's also new life coming in as little baby John. So it's always a cycle, and it's important to remember that. And then moving to SEL 11, SEL 4, the bridge. Clearing the chest line, harmonizing our emotions, connecting us to spirit. If you experience any dizziness, anytime you can hold the 4s. And as it is the bridge, connecting the consciousness to the unconsciousness, back and forth and back and forth. SEL 4 would help with dizziness. Beautiful. Take a nice deep breath. And then place your palms together to access the sixth depth, to give your entire body energy. Wonderful. So today is Thursday, and tomorrow we have Free Flow Friday with Lola, and we're ready. We're going to talk about back projects, and we have a bunch of questions that came in that I will address. So we're looking forward to seeing you tomorrow at Jin Shin Institute. And thank you for joining the House of Jin Shin today, and have a wonderful day. Blessings.